Attention!
Don't you think it's...
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill. And the fat falls on the open flame. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they opened, local air pollution has doubled. And it stinks like a funeral pyre. That is why...
Right, you have to wait for him to bug off somewhere around here. Come on, monsieur. Move your ass. Let's big on over here. See if we can activate the scene.
It is closing time, Monsieur Lobineau.
Oh, good.
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night,
Monsieur. Are you gonna leave the damn window open, are you? And here comes the lackeys.
Round, you moron! Get your ass over here and bring that flashlight.
Let's push this over.
What the? Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
Hally ho! Right. Back in Nico's apartment.
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor Georges.
What a mess. I bungled the whole thing.
I
Indubitably.
don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Yeah.
But the killer got away with the tripod.
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can dress up in costume.
Really?
You mean it was you who stole the tripod? Oh, hell, Nico. I could have been shot.
Yeah.
Dogs are more likely to shoot their own feet.
Yeah,
I just
indubitably.
wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. But how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't sulk, Georgie, please.
Oh, rats. And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the tripod.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript.
Really?
Not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bear that crest.
I sure hope so. I'd better get back to...
Right. Let's boogie on out of here. To the... whatever this is. Yeah, let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me, officer. What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. Only that they were...
Oh, he talks out me with his lips.
And hanged in their dozens within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Yeah, you dumbass.
Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
You have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous, the east side of Rome.
Yeah.
Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the Sauvignon.
Who wants you, the savvy one?
Yeah, but I'm not a policeman. What happened to duty?
An excellent question, monsieur.
He's drunk.
Look at this gem.
Cut glass.
No, it's not. It's for real.
What kind of madman would go around waving a priceless gem under people's noses?
Yeah.
So either it's glass or I'm mad? I didn't like to think about that for too. What do you know about medieval ironmongery? Have a look at this little baby.
A tripod. What is it for?
You mean you don't know?
No, monsieur. Nor do you, I think.
Have you seen this guy?
Have you seen this man before?
No. Who is...
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Aren't we all
Oh!
international
Is
assassins?
that all you can say? Oh.
I did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.
Take a look at this.
Ah, an electrician.
Yes.
Does this matchbook mean anything?
The pattern looks Middle Eastern.
Can I shake your hand?
I stopped myself barely in time. Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart. They'd rebuild the Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key.
Right, let's
I'll
be
see you around.
We must...
Yeah, let's talk to the clown.
Hey, you with the balls.
Oui,
How did you learn to be a juggler?
juggler? What is this juggler?
It's you. You juggle, that makes you a juggler.
No, I am a jongleur.
A jongler? What's that?
Mm-hmm.
Mon Dieu. A jongleur is an artist, a master of the contragravitique aeroballatique mystery. The courts of the crownheads of Europe and the jongleurs, witty, erudite men to whom the monarchs turn in their hours of need.
Wait. Let me get this straight. Our enemies are at the borders, plague ravages the land, and the peasants are revolting. Thank God we've got Chuckles the Jongler to throw his balls around. I don't
Yes.
think so. That juggling doesn't look so difficult.
Oh, it does not, does it not? Perhaps you feel you could do better, no?
I'll give it a try.
Be my guest.
Yeah, he's gonna make
I
a
had
fool
no
of
idea what I was
active.
doing. But this guy was obviously an idiot, so how difficult could it be?
You'd be surprised.
A lot more difficult than I thought.
See?
That's how difficult.
Oh, get off the stage.
Still, it was my big chance to be derided by complete strangers.
Not
Never.
so easy after all, is it?
No, I guess not.
Can I electric shock this
again.
guy?
Oui? What is it?
It didn't seem right to fry somebody's palm when they make their living with their...
Or I
What
want
do you
to.
know about the Knights Templar?
Le Templier? Ah, the last Grandmaster, Jacques Dumoulin, was burnt on an
Yes, he was.
in 1314.
Wow.
He knows his
Pretty well
stuff.
educated for a juggler.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Yes.
Have you seen this man before?
No,
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
you smoke.
No, I don't.
In that case, it means nothing to me.
Can't me, might be.
Feast your eyes.
Incroyable! Is it real?
I think so.
Some people believe that great gems always have curses upon them.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
garbage.
Yep. Absolutely rubbish.
Although, now that I think about it, both of the people who had this before me disappeared in mysterious circumstances. And the guy who was supposed to get this was shot and then murdered in his hospital bed.
Mysterious.
No, thank you.
How about the tripod?
I've got a...
And my Uncle Claude has hemorrhoids.
So what? Lay it down.
Au revoir, monsieur.
In the middle of the square was a manhole. I wonder...
Can I go here? Let's talk to the father.
Excuse me, Father.
Pardon?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all, monsieur. It will be my pleasure to help you.
Knights
What do you
Templar.
know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place, if that is your interest.
Right.
Many of them were executed in the square outside.
Yeah, I
It is a
noticed.
disgrace to France.
Well, the Pope was right behind it, though.
Clement V was a man of mammon, not of God.
That's kind of forthright for a priest, isn't it?
You think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
How
How
about
long
yourself?
have you worked here?
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling.
Of course
I
it
have been
is.
helping Father Flambert for nearly 6 months now.
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a little.
You've got quite a shine on that candlestick.
Ah, oui. Anything less than best would be an insult to the Almighty.
I thought it
guess
was
so.
a
I
sin
never
to be
thought of it
polishing
like
your
that.
candlestick.
Have you seen this man before?
No, I have never seen him before.
Hey, bird, this.
That is... How about this for a gem?
It is very beautiful, miss. I feel that there is an air of suffering about.
I thought about using the shake and shop, but I couldn't do that. Catch
What?
you later.
Au revoir.
Catch you later, senor.
On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the
Good
disc...
eye you have, George.
A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. A scholarly knight. That rang a bell.
Yeah.
Well, I could have just taken the end off the staff, but I wanted to be sure what I'd be getting out of vandalizing a church, other than deported.
Yeah, let's talk with the father.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Au revoir.
Let's take a look at this grave over here. See if there's any importance.
A knight, there in the company of his fellows. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess.
Okay.
A statue of... The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well.
Now you have to put something into the scroll.
I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
On to behold. Let's take a look at this grave.
A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work.
Look at
A
this guy.
stone... I wondered if this guy had died in combat.
Or died in the
I didn't have time to sit around.
place outside being hung. Any slower, George, and you'd be walking backwards. Come on. Let's move it out.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Why the frick not? Let's talk to the police officer.
Hello again.
Hello?
What do you think of...
A blood pressure.
Does this...
Ah,
Do I look like...
no, no. And
What do you mean?
whoever heard of a plain clothes?
He had a point. So you're saying that if I juggle badly with a red nose, I'd be the king of comedy. But if I juggle badly without it...
You look like a pathetic loon. Oui, monsieur. You had...
I'll see you around.
Oui.
I have an idea.
Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
I'd like to have another try at juggling.
You have gone on a crash course, but...
No, I just had an insight into presentation.
Huh?
Allow me to demonstrate.
If you insist.
Yes.
Okay, now for my secret weapon.
Okay. Nose. Which disappears. Now he appears.
The juggler was speechless with rage. You could have mistaken him for a mime. And without a word, he collected his balls
And fucked off.
and left in a fury.
He left one. He's left one of his balls.
Hey! You forgot one of your balls! Hey! But he didn't hear. Better still, deprived of his entertainment, the gendarme decided maybe he ought to do some policing for a change.
Indubitably.
I had no desire.
What's this way? Oh, that's back up the thing. Was it 2 entrances anyway? Let's do this. Let's go down. What do we have here then? Right.
The hook lay in a bed of chain. The wall had flaked, and anything once written on it.
Yes, what about this one?
The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templier and something about innocence.
And the last one.
My medieval French isn't much, but the few words I understood seemed to say, "This is where the gallows used to stand." Maybe.
What's around the corner? Here.
I pushed against the door, but it seemed to be locked.